4th edition of Interchange, the most widely used and the most successful English course in the world. This state-of-the-art software is designed to help you maximize your teaching effectiveness as you move seamlessly through each lesson, incorporating video, audio, and even online resources, all with the click of a mouse. Visit the link below or contact your Cambridge University Press representative for a demonstration today.
Welcome to English for Arabs channel. أهلا بكم في حلقة جديدة لقناتنا English for Arabs. Today we're gonna have Interchange 2 4th edition Unit 6 Part 2. We'll start with the vocab and their meaning in English. Then we're gonna explain the lesson and grammar PowerPoint presentation. This is number 7. The vocab book. 7. Exercise 7 words. Thin, not thick or strong. Guests, visitors. Would you mind? Please do something. Make sure to be certain that something will happen. Volume, loudness. Look, close with the key. Look, close with the key. Exercise number 9. Admit a mistake. To admit that you did something wrong. Admit a mistake. I can make the T soft T. Admit a mistake. With T between two vowels, I and A, and the sound of a sound. Make an offer. Make an offer. Link. Make an offer. To say you're willing to do something for someone. Make an offer. To say you're willing to do something for someone. Make a promise. To say that you definitely will do something. Make a promise. To say that you definitely will do something. Tenant. A person who pays rent for a flat. A person who pays rent for a flat. Association. Association, organization. Guidelines, instructions. 12 words of exercise number 12. A favor, a support, positive response, positive response. Respect, to give politeness for someone, to give politeness for someone. Respectful, showing politeness for someone. Lend, to give for a short time. Lend, to give for a short time. Pay attention to, listen to, take care of. Get on your nerves, irritate, to be very angry. Approach, start communication with. Approach, start communication with. Compliment. The verb compliment. The noun compliment. Express admiration or approval. Compliment. Express admiration or approval. Avoid. Stay away from. Issue, problem or subject. Pleasant, friendly. Sincerely, honestly. Refuse, say no. Avoid, stop from happening. Avoid, to stop. Reciprocate. Reciprocate, give and return. Resolve, end a problem or difficulty. Resolve, end a problem or difficulty. Unit 6, exercise number 7. Perspectives, reasonable requests. A. Match the sentences, then listen and check your answers. Are all the requests reasonable? In this exercise, number 1, you are going to read the request, then you match it with the answer. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 requests, and you match it with A, B, C, D, E. Then after you match, after you write the answer, you start to listen. Listen and check your answers. you check the answers. Are they correct or wrong? Like example here, this young lady, she's very angry. This is a parrot, a bird, and he's very angry too. Why? Because maybe her neighbor is making a party. So it's too loud. The music is loudly. It's too noisy. It's too noisy. Did you finish? Now let's listen.
Page 39, Exercise 7, Perspectives. Reasonable requests? Part A. Match the sentences. Then listen and check your answers. Are all the requests reasonable? 1.
Could you please tell me the next time you have a party? I'd like to make sure I'm not at home.
2.
Can you turn the music down, please? The walls are really thin, so the sound goes through to my apartment.
3.
Would you mind closing the door behind you and making sure it locks? We don't want strangers to enter the building.
4.
Would you please tell your guests to use the visitor parking spaces? A lot of cars have been using my space recently.
5.
Would you mind not putting your garbage in the hallway? It's not very pleasant to see when I walk by.
So here in this exercise, you match 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with A, B, C, D, E. Number 1, could you please tell me the next time you have a party? E, I'd like to make sure I'm not at home. So number 1, E. 2, can you turn the music down, please? The walls are really thin. The walls are really thin. Sound thin. So the sound goes through to my apartment. So this is number 2, C. So 1, E, 2, C. 3, would you mind closing the door behind you and making sure it locks? We don't want a stranger to enter the building. So 3, B. We don't want a stranger to enter the building. Enter the building. So 3, B. 4, would you please tell your guests to use the visitors' parking spaces? A lot of cars have been using my space recently. So number 4, D. 5, would you mind not putting your garbage in the hallway? The corridor. A, it's not very pleasant to see when I walk by. Pleasant, this means satisfied, happy. It's not good to see the garbage when I walk by in the hallway or in the corridor. Hallway, corridor. 5A. Now look at the requests again. Have you ever made similar requests? Has anyone ever asked you to do similar things? Like, would you please close the door? Would you mind lending me some money? Could you please turn off the television? Can you close the window? These are some requests. Exercise number 8, grammar focus. Here we have requests with modals and would you mind.
Page 39, Exercise 8, Grammar Focus. Requests with modals and would you mind. Modal plus simple form of verb. Can you turn the music down?
Could you close the door, please?
Would you please take your garbage out? Would you mind plus gerund. Would you mind turning the music down?
Would you mind closing the door, please?
Would you mind not putting your garbage here?
Requests with modals and would you mind. Modals? What mean modals? Can, could, shall, should, will, would, may, might, ought to. All of these are modals. Modal plus simple form of the verb, infinitive, the main verb. Can you turn the music down? Could you close the door please? Would you please take your garbage out? So here we start with can you, could you, would you, plus main verb, turn, close, take. So can you, could you, would you, plus main verb, such as turn, close, or take. So this is make request with modals. How to make a request with would you mind? Would you mind plus gerund. What's gerund? Gerund, verb plus ing. Would you mind turning the music down? Would you mind closing the door please? Would you mind not putting your garbage here? So would you mind, verb plus ing. Negative, not, verb plus ing. So would you mind plus gerund, verb plus ing. You put here after, would you mind, turning, clothing, putting, verb plus ing. Negative, would you mind not, not, not before the verb plus ing. Would you mind not plus verb plus ing plus gerund. This is the negative. Let's get this PowerPoint presentation. Requests with modals and would you mind. Requests with modals. Can you turn off this TV? Can you turn off the television? This is the TV, the television. Can you turn off the television? Can you turn it off? Could you close the door please? Could you close the door please? Would you please take your garbage out? Would you please take the garbage? These are the garbage out. Again, requests with modals. Can you turn off the television? Could you? Could you close the door please? Would you? Would you please take your garbage out? So here we have requests with modals. You request for something, you use modals. Modals like can, could, will, would, shall, should, ought to, all of these are modals. Here we have can you, could you, would you please, turn, close, take, main verb. Can you, could you, would you please, plus main verb, plus the infinitive. Requests with modals. So we have can you, could you, would you, and main verb plus main verb. Main verb infinitive. Requests with modals can you, could you, would you, plus main verb and main verb. Requests with gerund. How to make a request with gerund? Would you mind turning the television off? Would you mind turning the TV off, please? Would you mind closing the door, please? Close, closing. Would you mind taking your garbage out, please? So here we have a request with gerund. A request with gerund. What's gerund? Gerund, verb plus ing, turning, clothing, taking. These are gerunds, verb plus ing. Would you mind turning, clothing, taking. Would you mind? Plus verb plus ing. Please. Would you mind? Verb plus ing. After would you mind, you will put the verb with ing. A. Match the requests in column A with the appropriate responses in column B. Then compare with a partner and practice them. More than one answer may be possible. In this exercise, you match A with B. Maybe for one request, you will have 2 or 3 answers. More than one answer may be possible. 1. Could you lend me $20? D. I'm sorry, I can't. I don't have any cash. F. Sure, no problem. I'd be glad to. I'd be happy to do this. So, number 1, D, F. 2. Can you make me a sandwich? D. I'm sorry, I can't. I don't have any cash. E. I'm really sorry, but I am busy. F. Sure, no problem. 3. Can you help me with my homework? Can you help me with my homework? E. I am really sorry, but I'm busy. Or F. Sure, no problem. I'd be glad to. 4. Would you mind not sitting here? Would you mind not sitting here? This is number 4, exercise number 4. The answers: C. Sorry, I didn't realize the seat was taken. I didn't realize the seat was taken. 5. Would you please turn down the TV? B. Sure. Do you want anything to drink? I'm really sorry, but I'm busy. Sure, no problem. I'd be glad to. 6. Would you mind speaking more quietly? The answer is number A. A. Sorry, we didn't know we were so loud. We didn't know we were so loud. B. Pair work. Take turns making the requests in part A. Give your own responses. So in exercise number B, you and your friend will ask you the request and you answer by yourself, like, could you lend me $20? I'm sorry, I don't have any cash. Or I'm sorry, I forgot my wallet at home. I forgot the wallet. Or I'm sorry, I need my money myself. I need money. I need someone to lend me. Can you make me a sandwich? Of course, sure. Can you help me with the homework? Sorry, I can't. This is cheating. Would you mind not sitting here? Sorry, I didn't realize the seat was taken. Would you please turn down the television? Sure. I think it's too loud. The sound is too loud. Would you mind speaking more quietly? Sorry, we didn't know we were so loud. C. Class activity. Think of 5 unusual requests. Go around the class and make your requests. How many people accept? How many refuse? So in this exercise, you try to make class activity with all your friends. Like, would you please sing a song for me? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm a terrible singer. You start to make different requests for all your friends. For example, A. Could you lend me your toothbrush? Could you lend me your toothbrush? Oh, I am sorry. I don't have it with me now. I don't have it with me. I don't have it with me. Exercise number 9, speaking. Apologies. Think of 3 complaints you have about your neighbors. Write 3 requests you want to make. Choose from these topics or use ideas of your own. So in this exercise, you will try to make different complaints about these topics, like garbage, garbage. Look at the picture here. One of the neighbors, and he throws the garbage, he or she puts the garbage in front of the door, in front of the flat door, in the corridor, in the hallway. Guests, visitors, noise. When people make loud parties, parking like to park your car. Pets, animals, we keep them at home, such as dogs or cats. Security, how to be safe. So we try to make complaints like this. You can use would you mind, can you, could you, would you, could you please, would you please. So example for garbage. Would you mind not putting your garbage in the hallway? Guess. Would you mind not making loud parties? Would you mind not turning the music loudly? When you have guests, when you have parties, noise. Would you please turn the television down? Parking. Would you mind not parking your car in front of my garage? Would you mind not parking your car in my place? Pets. Oh my gosh, my neighbor has 15 cats and 3 dogs. It's a zoo. Would you mind keep your dogs and cats in your house? Security. Would you please close the main gate behind you? We don't want strangers to get into the building. B. Pair work. Take turns making your requests. The neighbor should apologize by giving an excuse. So the neighbor will say, I'm sorry, and he or she is going to give an excuse, admitting a mistake or making an offer or promise. Example, A and B. A. Would you mind not pouring your garbage in the hallway? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize it bothered you. B will answer. When B answers, you can make different ways to apologize. Apologize to say, sorry, I'm so sorry. Give an excuse. I'm sorry, I didn't realize. Admit a mistake. I forgot. I left it there. Make an offer. I'll take it out right now. Right now, now at the moment, I'll take it out. Make a promise. I promise I'll. I promise I'll make sure to. Example, give an excuse. A. Would you mind not putting your garbage in the hallway? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize it bothered you. It made you angry. I made a mistake. Would you mind not putting your garbage in the hallway? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. I left it there. Make an offer. Would you mind not putting your garbage in the hallway? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll take it out right now. Make a promise. Would you mind not putting your garbage in the hallway? I promise I'll not do that again. I'll make sure to put the garbage out. Exercise number 11. Writing a set of guidelines. Exercise 11. Writing a set of guidelines. A. Pair work. Imagine that you live in a large apartment building that has different apartments, different flats. Use complaints from exercise number 9 and your own ideas to write a set of 6 guidelines. I want from you here to write different guidelines. Guidelines, instructions. Look at the picture here. This is, what do you see? This is the Riverview apartments. Different apartments, different flats in different buildings. High buildings. They're like towers, skyscrapers, towers. Okay, they have a lot of apartments. And they are maybe on the ocean or on the sea. They have view on the sea. Wonderful. Now, please read the following tenant association guidelines. Feel free to contact Joseph 205 or Tina 634 if you have any questions. 1. Don't park bicycles on the sidewalk. Everyone must use the bike rack. So this is the first guideline, the first instruction to the tenants. What mean tenants? Tenant, someone who pays the rent of the flat. Every month, the tenant pays the rent to who? To the landlord. The landlord, the owner of the building. So number 1, don't park bicycles on the sidewalk. Everyone must use the bike rack. 2, can everyone please keep the laundry room clean? Please pick up after yourself. So you should keep the laundry room clean. 3, would you mind not picking the flowers in the garden? They're for everyone's enjoyment. 3, would you mind not picking the flowers in the garden? They're for everyone's enjoyment. So don't pick the flowers. They are for everyone's. Can we write another one? We can write more guidelines, more instructions. Okay. 4, the pool summer hours are 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Please clear the area by 9 p.m. Another one. 5, would you mind closing the main gate behind you? We don't want any strangers to enter the building. B. Group work. Take turns reading your guidelines aloud. What is the best in your guideline? And what is the worst one? The best one? Good, better, best. Bad, worst, the worst. Exercise number 12. Reading. How to ask for a favor. Here, let's read this passage. Look at the picture. What do you see? A young lady, she's talking in the phone, in her cell phone, her mobile. Mike, would you mind doing me a favor? Please, Mr. Mike, do me a favor. Would you mind doing me a favor, Mike? You look here at the picture. Maybe she's moving out to a new apartment. Maybe she would like help from Mr. Mike to help her move to the new apartment. how to ask for a favor. Now, we all have to ask for favors sometimes, but it can be a difficult thing to do, even when you ask a good friend. So here, we all have to ask for support from someone. How can you ask a support or help from someone and be reasonably sure to get a positive response? And your friend will say yes. You're sure that he or she will say yes. You're welcome, I can help you. Here are some suggestions. So in this passage, we're going to have suggestions about how to ask for help. Be a nice person. When you ask someone for a favor, you're really asking the person to go out of his or her way to help you. So you ask the person to help you. Show the person that you understand he or she is doing something especially nice for you. So you have to try to let him feel or let her feel that you do something nice. If people think you're pleasant, they are more likely to want to help. Thank them sincerely, honestly. Thank them honestly when they help you. And of course, smile goes a long way. So, if you'd like to ask for help, number 1, you should try to be polite and you ask for the help. 2, say thank you very much and you say it sincerely, honestly. 3, give a big smile that you're happy that this person helped you. So, 1, try to be polite when you ask the request and say please. 2, say thank you. 3, big smile, give a smile. Choose your words carefully. Choose your words carefully. Be careful when you choose your words. What are you going to say? How to ask this favor? How to ask the help? Choose the words in good way. How do people respond to requests like this one? Hey Mike, lend me your car. Hey Mike, lend me your car. They probably refuse. Maybe, probably, they will refuse. How can you avoid this problem? Yes, you mustn't have this problem. How? Choose your words carefully. For example, say, Mike, would you mind doing me a favor? Would you mind doing me a favor? Mike will probably respond like this, maybe. So you will say, Mike, would you mind doing me a favor? Maybe. What do you need? What do you need? What do you want? What do you need? Now, you have his attention. You have his care. And you can explain the situation. So now, you can tell him what you want. You can explain the situation. People are more likely to agree to help you when they know the whole story. When people know the whole story, they will help you. Give and take. If someone helps you and give you, you should what? Okay, you should of course, as you give, you should take. If someone helps you and you give, you should take. If someone agrees to do you a favor, allow the person to choose when he or she helps you. Be respectful of the other person's time and try not to ask for too much. Don't ask for too much. If someone refuses your request, you should accept the answer politely. Don't make a habit of asking for favors. And always L silent. Always make sure you're ready to do someone a favor in return. What does this mean? It means if somebody refuses the request, okay, you should accept this answer in polite way, in nice way. And you shouldn't make a habit of asking for favors. You shouldn't ask favors all the time. This is not good. Reciprocate. What means reciprocate? It's just matter of giving and taking. Give and take. Reciprocate. It's just exchange. Sometimes someone help you and you try to help this person. Not all the time take. Not all the time asking for favors and you don't do anything. A. Read the article. Find the words in italics below in the article. Then match each word with its meaning. So in this exercise you have these words. They are in the passage. You read the word and you match this word in italic with the meaning. 1. Specially. D. More than usual. Pleasant. When someone pleasant, it means friendly. Friendly. Try to be pleasant, try to be friendly. C. Number 2, C. 3. Sincerely, honestly. 3. E. Sincerely, honestly. Refuse. When you refuse something, you say no. 4. B. 5. Avoid. Avoid. F. Stop from happening. Reciprocate. Reciprocate. This is exercise. This is number 6. A. Give and return. Reciprocate. Give and return. That's the end of unit number 6. Interchange 2. Wish you all good luck. Now the homework number 1, okay, should answer the workbook exercises unit 6, interchange 2, 4th edition, unit 6, the last 3 pages of unit 6. Number 2, of course you should keep the words by heart, listen and repeat. Go to www.interchangearcade.org. 5. Watch the video of interchange 2, interchange 2, unit 6, 4th edition. This video of Cambridge University. Wish you all good luck. Finally, if you like it, share it and subscribe.
Presentation Plus is available exclusively with the new 4th edition of Interchange, the most widely used and the most successful English course in the world. This state-of-the-art software is designed to help you maximize your teaching effectiveness as you move seamlessly through each lesson, incorporating video, audio, and even online resources, all with the click of a mouse. With Presentation Plus, your students will be laser-focused on the task at hand as you use the built-in presentation tools to highlight key concepts, reveal answers to exercises, annotate passages, play class audio passages and video segments, and even embed web links right into your lessons. Let us show you how Presentation Plus can help you deliver more engaging and effective lessons. Visit the link below or contact your Cambridge University Press representative for a demonstration today.
ممكن نجيب كتاب انترتشينج في أي مكتبة على مستوى العالم. الكتاب موجود في العالم العربي كله، في السعودية، في الكويت، الإمارات، البحرين، مصر، والكتاب كمان موجود في فرنسا وإيطاليا وأسبانيا، في كل الدول وفي أوروبا. فكل الناس اللي هم بياخدوا اللغة الإنجليزية كلغة أجنبية تانية يقدروا يستخدموا الكتاب. عندنا مثلا في مصر في المكتبة الأكاديمية، وده جنب مترو أنفاق الدقي. مجرد تخرج من مترو أنفاق الدقي هتلاقي المكتبة على طول قدامك. مكتبة سفنكس في شارع الشواربي، شارع الشواربي في وسط البلد مشهور جدا. فعندنا مكتبة جرير. مكتبة جرير برضو بتقدم كتاب انترتشينج سلسلة كلها، وهي فروع في كل دول الخليج. مكتبة الامازون اللي هي المكتبة رقم 1 على مستوى العالم، ودي برضو فيها كل النسخ بتاعة الانترتشينج